Prediction. Lifting weights will be considered right-wing extremism within the next decade. This is your mind on brain... This is like brain rot internet politics, and I hate it.
Alright, here we go. Ah! I'm never gonna get used to doing that, man.
Does it hurt your voice, or is it just the abruptness of it?
It goes against any kind of social protocol to be like, alright, I'm gonna scream. Alright, I've screamed.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't feel like I'm ever gonna be used to just sort of being like, right, everyone, it's time for me to scream.
You gotta get comfortable with just being yourself, you know? And being yourself means screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah,
for no
it does.
reason.
I mean, you're the person who talked me into calling the show this. I was using it as like using it as a working title. You hyped it up for me. You were like, yeah, no, I can see a lot of stuff you can do with that.
I feel bad for your neighbors.
Wow, you know what? My neighbors cannot hear me where I am.
Plus, these are the sacrifices that need to be made for the sake of art, alright? Like,
yeah.
A moment of startled confusion of like, holy shit, is somebody being murdered in this place? I think the scream is versatile. There are many different types of R's, you know? There can be like soft R's, hard like, all kinds of R's.
Hard R?
A hard R, yeah.
Oh, that can't be misconstrued. Today I want to cover this Twitter account, which like about an hour before we started this recording, I got blocked by. Do you know what this is?
Well, look, I've seen, it's called Masculine Soul. I know what this is gonna be.
On a mission to make men rich, successful with women. Oh, I even missed the word fit.
The pinned tweet is, watching porn is a mental illness, and I'm tired of pretending that it isn't. I'm gonna have to look at this in the computer window now.
Wait, what?
What?
Watching porn was a manly thing.
No, not well, you know what? There are different views of what constitutes manliness.
Like basically makes you degenerate or something. That seems to be the logic.
I think this person's logic is probably that watching porn isn't a substitute for like having contact with real sex partners.
That would be the charitable interpretation, yeah.
Well, I mean, it still doesn't mean it's a mental illness to watch porn. I'm really tired of this. I don't like this thing, so I get to declare it a mental illness without any kind of citation. But just like, you know, have a scroll through this account and see if anything catches your eye. Just my eye, right?
Don't waste your time looking for a girl that agrees with you on everything related to politics, diet, etc. If you have a strong masculine presence, given it enough time, she will align with you on absolutely everything. Is that fun to just be married to an echo? Yes, I agree with that. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, I agree. That's true.
This person's
You're so
like,
smart and wise.
I just love how it starts out with like, oh, you don't need a partner who agrees with you on everything. I'm like, yeah, you know, that's very reasonable.
Well, it's just like...
Because you can make them agree.
Well, it's kind of interesting, right? Because doesn't that seem like an oxymoron? The whole point of this, like, sort of, this Twitter page is like, you gotta work hard, you gotta stop making excuses, you gotta get the Sigma male grind set, you gotta lift and stuff like that. But also, you want to make sure that arguably the most important person in your life, save for maybe your kids if you have them, that they need to echo everything, they need to just be totally in lockstep with you and aligned with you perfectly and don't disagree with you. Like, what are we doing here? It's like a complete contradiction.
Well, it's like, I don't even... It's the idea that, like, you're conditioning a woman to just agree with everything you believe by being so macho.
By being so masculine.
Yeah, your presence emanates so much masculinity that she just submits herself to your whim and your bulging mindset. Ugh.
I mean, all of this just sort of oozes the idea that they don't view their partner as, like, an actual person. But even beyond that, it's like, homie, I don't think that actually happens. I don't think you can be so manly that someone will abandon all of their opinions and substitute them with yours.
Well, here's a thought. What if you're fucking wrong? Like, what if you're just wrong about things?
Oh, this person couldn't possibly be wrong about things, Frank.
No, well, he doesn't watch porn, so of course he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Modern man chooses government support over self-sufficiency, chooses porn over real women, chooses video games over real adventure. No wonder masculinity is on its deathbed. Sees video games and porn. I'm glad that we've gone back again another 30 years to the late 90s.
Well, I think you can do both of those. Like, I don't think either of those things that this person is listing are mutually exclusive. The irony of women. Great start. Great start. Just like, here's what's wrong with this gender. They'll say things like, I like nice guys and I prefer dad bods to make themselves stand out. Yet, in doing so, they all end up sounding exactly the same as each other. You can't make this shit up. It's like, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, that you can't hear a woman say like, I want to date a guy who's nice without imagining that she's doing that for an ulterior motive.
Oh my god. It's like the girl just said, I want to date someone normal. And that's a problem?
Prediction. Lifting weights will be considered right-wing extremism within the next decade. This is your mind on brain. This is like brain rot internet politics, and I hate it.
Well, it is. That's why we're looking at it. This is someone who's like so far gone down a rabbit hole that it's just fascinating.
Look at this one. Quit labeling yourself an alpha male, sigma male, etc. Nobody cares. Put in the work and get results. You're nothing until you've achieved something meaningful to show for your time spent here on Earth. Tweeted by Masculine Soul.
I mean,
you clearly attach a lot of value to your identity.
That's good advice. It's good
advice, but
yeah.
it feels hypocritical, doesn't it? I mean, and this is something I'm starting to notice as I go through here. There are nuggets of good advice mixed in here, but it's like seeped in a lot of these extra elements and these extra things that it's requiring you to accept.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, there's one about lifting is the perfect habit. I was trying to like combine habit and hobby. Lifting is the perfect habit for someone with an addictive personality type because you see rewards from it, and once you get your rewards, you'll want to do it more and more and more, and then it'll be healthy for you. Like, at least to an extent. And you know what? That's not bad advice. I mean, at least if there's a problem with that advice, I don't see it. But then it's like next to hit something like, here's why you should treat a woman as if you own her and she's a thing.
Uh-oh. I find it really funny how, 1, every atheist I know is depressed, 2, every depressed person I know is an atheist. Might just be a strange coincidence. No connection there.
Maybe they're depressed because they know you.
Oh my god.
I get really frustrated with this one. It's like, the atheists, see, they think life has no meaning. It's like, well, wait, no, hold on, stop. Like, these two are not connected. Maybe there's a bit of a correlation more so, but like, they're not connected. You can find meaning in your life.
Not equal causation.
And I mean, I know it's something that's been said, right? Like, there are studies that say that religious people tend to be happier. Like, I'm not sure what I'm meant to do with that, you know? Like, well, you believe what you believe.
Yeah.
Like, you can't convince yourself to believe something that you think is false because, oh, well, it'll make me happier. It's like, well, that's not how conviction works.
I've just found some major cringe here. I love this one. Women tend to be the most vocal members of anti-discrimination movements. Anti-discrimination is in quotes there. So anti-discrimination movements. Yet they themselves are the most discriminatory members of the dating market. Listen to their actions, not their words. Literally just, you claim to think racism is bad, yet you won't date me. Curious.
Hit the nail on the head.
Oh no.
There's a tweet here that just says click here to stop being a simp.
Is it like a link to a Gumroad?
It is. What is Gumroad? I don't know what Gumroad is, but that is exactly what it is.
Gumroad is a website
like
where you can sell things, like courses and stuff, and art packages and things like that.
Okay, so I clicked the Gumroad. I think he's selling a course on how to be a Chad. Iron Chad discipline.
Is that what Chads do? Pay for courses to learn how to become a Chad?
Listen to this. You know what you have to do. You know that you have to lift weights. You know you have to quit smoking, drinking, eating fast food. You know you have to stop watching porn. Oh my god. Oh, I think, are you paying to learn how to? And then there are results, people saying, just finish your guide. I loved it. I don't even want to read further.
Oh, yeah, no, so there's one that's been pulled up. So it's from someone called Masculine Peak, which seems to be a different one from this one, but it is called Alpha Frame Masculine Peak, and it's a picture of, oh, I thought it was Sisyphus. No, it's just a dude walking up a hill. So I guess what I'm finding interesting about this is that, like, a lot of this is just reframing of very old ideas that have been talked about for ages. So, like, frame is something that I'm pretty sure Rollo Tomasi or another guy have, like, talked about for, like, 15 years. And so it's like you basically got the same idea, but you're, like, reframing it and then making a course about it. But these are not, like, your original ideas. Like, a lot of this stuff is stuff that you've learned from other books and other people. I guess that's what I find interesting, is that it's almost like cyclical. It just keeps going around and around. it's like the same information that's always been available. High IQ plus high testosterone, kings. Low IQ plus high testosterone, warriors. Low IQ plus low testosterone, slaves. High IQ plus low testosterone doesn't feel like a word anymore. Slaves deluded into believing they're kings. So I'm glad to know that Masculine Soul believes that if you are in the army, you are stupid. That's an interesting observation to make. I'll be more charitable. I'm guessing he's trying to say like, well, you see, this is like the results that you should expect in life.
I think he probably sees being a warrior as very noble, but it's like,
but you said low IQ. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why would you say that? If you think that it's a good... Well, I mean, of course, it could be the whole thing of like, well, it doesn't matter if you're high IQ, low IQ, you're just a person, you're trying your best, that's all that matters. It just feels weird, doesn't it? Retweeted, to anybody who thinks only marry virgin women is a controversial thing, I have some used cars I'd like to sell you at full price.
Fuck.
The slut empowerment movement, written in quotation marks as if that's what anyone else is calling it, is the cherry on top. Women are encouraged by the media or even by the school system to sleep around and dress in revealing clothing, citation needed. The only feasible way to avoid temptation is to either have willpower of iron or become a social recluse. It's like, it's not that hard to not have sex with someone. Like, I do that more often than the other one.
Why do you care so much what women do with their bodies? Like, oh no, the girl must be a virgin for you. She must obey your whims. Like, it's like you said, this person literally views women as objects. You're not as important to women as you think you are. I'm sorry.